Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Slade Ciccone. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Nolan Schanuel getting ready to hit. And that's how this series begins. Ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, India slings to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Oswald Peraza.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Here's Trout. And Chris, one of the trends that we've seen over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best hitter number 2, like Mike Trout.
That's a ball.
The days of hitting that hitter in the 3rd spot or the 4th spot are pretty much over, because you're wasting your best talent. And the fans, if they come to the game, and they want to see that guy hit as much as possible as well.
People may ask why. No spot in the order comes up with nobody on and 2 outs more frequently than the number 3 hitter. The 1-2. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Moncada. He's been a great free agent sign. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Right through there for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Man at second. That's towards center. And that is that. Double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Kelly Sullivan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 2-1. On the ground, right side. Shanuel takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Cody Sullivan, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Smoked into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Another throw, really keeping him close. Ramirez went deep in his most recent game. Again to first. He disengages for a 3rd time. That's an automatic balk.
So the runner advances, and there's no way he's happy with himself on the mound right now.
Move to second, and they got him.
He's out.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going or not, but when you've got that kind of speed, you don't have to have a huge lead. You just got to get a really good jump, and he gets caught out there in no man's land. That definitely hurts a little bit.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Stepping in, Kyle Mansardo. Swung on, belted.
Foul ball.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into the outfield. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead 1-0. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Ball.
Naylor matched a homer in his last game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Hey.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Adam Frazier stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Lowe, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Lowe in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the inning. Angels held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Gabriel.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Out towards right center field. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Cooper Ingo.
Now it's the right fielder. In the air to left center. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Guardians 1 and the Angels 0. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Outside
Ball 1.
low, ball 1. Chopped left side. Ramirez throws to first in time.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
So up next, Oswald Peraza.
Hey!
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. To the right side, India slings to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Grounded out his first time up.
It's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2 now. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail here 1-0.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong.
As we go to the last of the third, stepping up for the Guardians, Jonathan India. India with a homer in his last game. That's ripped into the outfield. Frazier makes a nice running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Sullivan in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Sullivan with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Gaurdians, the designated hitter, Cody Sullivan.
Two down, base is empty. Cody Sullivan, the next to hit. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. They lead it 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Nope.
See if you can go
That's
upstairs
inside.
a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got
Three.
him looking. And one away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one fouled off. Moncada with some impressive production lately.
Nope. Outside.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw sails over his head at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Now batting Joe Adell. There's a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. To third. To India at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
I've been in the singing those Delta blues, fighting away the tears.
Bottom of the 4th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansardo.
Baseman number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
Yeah.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips it for 1. Double play.
He's out.
That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
base is empty after the double play. Gabriel Arias now at the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Oh, that's
Just
out.
missed. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now the right fielder fly to left his first time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. We go to the top of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Slinging it to first in time.
The batter, number 3.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. The Halos down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him swinging.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. Strike two.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan under it, brings it in. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio.
A big dance. I like to. I fall in love with you every day.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Second baseman, Jonathan India.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success
Ball,
right
that pitch
there.
is out.
This one in the air, right field. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
For the Guardians, the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Kelly Sullivan will hit next. He's one of the best players in the game. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Cody Sullivan digs in for the Guardians. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
That's a ball.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Action in the pen down there. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Guardians, the third baseman, Jose.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One run across. Adele quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jose Soriano won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Chase Silseth.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 4-zip.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball. That's inside.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. Home run number 15 on the year. And they boost their lead. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Peraza fires over to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 6 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shaping amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint in.
And now Oswald Peraza,
the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
and that's
Nope.
downstairs.
Ball 1.
And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One, two now. And the
Ball, that's
slider
off the plate.
just misses. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. His home and away splits there.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball.
The Angels with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cleveland, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That's to third. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the right fielder. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout on his way over. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Trout on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Guardians 6 and the Angels nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach Neto, the next to hit.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia. Is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, number 70.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland